The High Cross, or High Cross of Muiredach, is named for its patron, Muiredach, one of many erected between 800 and 1200. So about a 400-year span that we see a lot of these high crosses erected as everything from grave markers to memorials. And it's an example of monumental stone sculpture. It's a rare example, really, since the collapse of Rome, but it gives us a sense of the very isolated qualities that we see in a lot of Irish art. Likely it was originally painted. And what we see are images from the Passion of Christ, really a narrative of his story. On the left, we see the crucifixion, for example. In the center, a depiction, sort of abstraction, of the miracle of the loaves and fishes. On the right, we see Adam and Eve and the expulsion of Adam and Eve from the Garden of Eden, which is necessary for Christ coming about in the first place. This type of cross with a circle and square terminals is termed generally a Celtic cross, and it's going to be the sort of thing that we see quite commonly in Ireland. That terminal being the most important element, the circle almost as if it's the halo, because Jesus' head, when he hung on the cross, would have been right about at that point of the terminal where the arms and the body of the cross meet. And then the whole thing is carved all the way around it. So even though what we see is a very linear style, a very simplistic style, we still see something that is incredibly ornate and speaks to their beliefs and their visual language, which will, of course, eventually start to assimilate with the rest of Europe. But as long as they are isolated, we see some very unique pieces coming out of Ireland.